Welcome to Great Food. Now, is it my imagination or are chefs getting younger and younger these days? Well, you might think so, because I brought 3 teenage chefs on our set today. They are students in the culinary program at Central Campus. Welcome, ladies.
Hello. Welcome. Hello.
Great to have you here. Now, tell us what your names are. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Mackenzie Sleeth.
Molly.
And I'm Molly Reisman.
And I'm Camille Harmon.
Well, it's great to have the 3 of you here. So what are you going to make for us today?
We're going to make a halibut dish, a seared halibut, with a white bean ragu, and then blistered tomatoes and arugula.
Yep.
And then capers and
Bacon as garnish.
Yeah, and then
Cool.
balsamic reduction.
That's a lot to happen in a
Yeah.
plate. Now, you know, normally I think of the younger generation as kind of picky eaters, but it doesn't sound like you're picky at all. Do you like all this food?
Yes.
Yeah.
We definitely
great.
started as picky eaters, but then we kind of got more into it. And
Oh, good deal. So while you're cooking that, let's take a look at some of your cafe, because not only do you learn a lot in your culinary program, but you also feed people, which is great. So there's the Central Campus Cafe. Later we'll tell you when you can visit the Central Campus Cafe. But you serve up some really lovely dishes, and you're in your 2nd and 3rd year of the program, so you're old hands at this. You know how to do it. Look at that picture. I love it. It shows downtown Des Moines, and it's sort of like, who knew that there was that kind of view
we have a
at
great
this
view.
little cafe that you can go to for lunch on select days that we'll tell you about.
It's pretty cool.
That's great. So, what is next for you ladies? 2 of you are seniors, 1 of you is a junior. What do you plan to do? You want to make this your career?
Yep, we're all planning on going to the same college, actually.
Yeah.
We are going to the Culinary Institute of America. It's in Hyde Park, New York.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sorry, it's important to note that within this class, if you take all 3 years, you can you get up to 36 college credits.
Yeah, something like that.
And then you
Through
can
DMAC.
bypass the 1 year of DMAC, and so you'd go into your 2nd year, and you'd only have to take a year before you had your associates.
It's a great program if you want to get ahead.
I should say so. Good deal. So, okay, so you're searing the halibut.
Yep.
Tell us what you know about searing halibut.
So you want to start with a really dry piece of, dry it off with paper towels, and then season it well with salt, and then put it into a hot pan so that you're getting a nice sear on the bottom.
Good. All right. And what do you do? You're doing the you added
Bacon
something
and
to
the capers.
that.
Yeah, I added some
capers.
capers to it.
Yay.
It adds an
That's really
acidity
done.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrific. So, what else we got here?
So then after she renders
some of
her
the bacon.
and capers off, she's going to pour that onto paper towels and add some extra oil to that pan. And then we are going to start the beans. She's going to sweat the onions and garlic to get some flavor building, and then add the beans in and her herbs. It's going to be delicious.
I don't know about you, but when I was your age, I don't know about the viewers, but when I was your age, I didn't know things like sweat the onions, and I didn't know what that
That's
even
a
meant.
big part of
I
our
love
first
that.
year is learning different methods and the definitions for all the different methods. And we do knife cuts, and the first 6 weeks is safety and sanitation.
Washing hands.
Yep.
And you're all like certified safety sanitation
Yes.
experts already.
Yes, there are 2 classes that you can take. There's one that's just like general food handler, and then there's another one that's a manager, where it's just advanced knowledge on how to handle food correctly.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So if you were thinking of specializing in a particular area of food, what would you like to do?
I'm baking.
Okay.
That's me.
Baking sweets or breads?
Yes,
or
sweets, breads, anything that you put into the oven is I love it.
anything you put in the oven.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
I've kind of gone back and forth throughout my life. At one point I wanted to be a baker and kind of do bread. At one point I wanted to be a food stylist.
Oh.
Now I just want to be like a cook in high-end kitchens. So it changes on the daily.
Yeah. Well, you have plenty of time, right?
Yep.
And what about you? What would you like? What's
I
your
think
area?
that before I wanted to be a pastry chef, but now I've moved on and I want to be a cook.
Okay, that's great. Oh man, that looks so good. And I love the way, you obviously have had some training, because you know exactly when to turn that.
Yep. Once you turn it over, you can pretty much just take it off the heat, because the heat from the pan will cook the other side. And then we're going to get the other pan going with our oil for our tomatoes and arugula.
Oh, Mackenzie, that smells so good over there. The garlic and everything happening in there. Yum.
There's rosemary and thyme.
Rosemary and thyme. There you go. Yay. Herbs, do you use fresh herbs or in this case dried?
Fresh.
They're fresh.
Okay.
They're
Fresh
already
cut
chopped.
this morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Fresh chopped.
Great. So how did you get interested in this field? I mean, did you watch a lot of TV or were you just sort of...
Definitely.
Yes.
Like when I was a kid, Food Channel, that was always on.
Yes.
And I was like, this is what I want to do.
I feel like our grandparents have a lot to do with influence. I know that when we talk about being children, like grandparents love to watch people make food during the day, and
They're just like, yeah, cook something.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet? And they're so encouraging, and they're going to love
Yes.
everything you make.
Yeah. Even if we burnt the crap out of it, they're like, yes.
That's great. Well, listen, let's bring on your teacher for a minute, and we continue cooking, and we will
you can start
plate
plating.
that up.
Yeah.
But
Do you wanna
let's
grab
bring
that
on your
plate?
teacher.
Yes.
Okay, there's not too many cooks in this kitchen by any means. We're happy to have
Did you salt and pepper that, Mac, or do you need to do that? Okay,
So
wonderful.
tell us about a little bit
me
about
to eye for
when
your
we can
arugula?
come to the cafe.
Yes, please.
We're going to put a graphic up that says the various.
How much? All of it? Would you like all of it?
What?
Come
All of it in there?
Okay, well, our
Yes.
cafe is open on select days. We're open from 10:50 a.m. until 12:30 p.m., usually on a Thursday or a Friday for the second half of each school year semester.
That's awesome. And what are the prices like?
Very reasonable, really in line with anything else downtown.
Oh, good. But you get the great view, and you get this. What kind of food? I mean, do you serve this kind of food?
Absolutely.
Oh man, that's pretty fancy.
We teach the kids different cooking methods, and they come up with the menus with all sorts of different fun ingredients. So
All right. And
always a fun menu each week that changes.
that's great. And how long have you been doing this? Because I know you were cooking elsewhere, like at the Wakanda Club, and you've actually cooked
Sure.
in kitchens. But now you're teaching. How long have you done that?
This is my second year in the program, so
great.
I'm loving it.
Oh, good. I can tell. And it looks like they're having a good time too.
They do.
So let's see what you got here. This looks so
So we're
good.
just plating this up. With
So
the,
who comes up with your recipes?
everybody. Like in the cafe, the second year is when you get to focus on menu writing. And then the first year is just kind of serving and getting used to the idea. And third years kind of are the old pros at it, so they get to help the second years out. And we're just garnishing with the bacon and capers, and then the balsamic goes
Look at that.
around the plate.
And how old are you? Like 17, 16?
See,
Yeah, I
anybody
was
can
doing
do
that.
it.
I think I was making cookies when I was there. That's
There we
great.
go.
Can we get a shot of that at all? This is so beautiful. Bravo, ladies. And you did that in like less than 8 minutes. Oh, that looks so good. So, well, best of luck in your continued career.
Thank you.
Can't wait. I can say I knew you when.